These are the notes for 4D bearings that we're doing on Friday. So you can see the learning intentions there, and then I've listed some important facts here for you. So bearings are angles made in a clockwise direction from north. The two arms of the angle that we make are north, and the line that connects the origin or the starting point to the destination. So, and it talks about a compass rose. So let's just talk. I'm sure some of you have used a compass before. So on the compass, it has a north and a south, of course, and an east and a west. We don't always have this exactly written out with those letters there, but we do always have the north there. And sometimes we might say, you know, this is a compass, I'm looking at a map, and I know that I want to sail out in a boat to that spot. I always start at the origin. And so up here it says the two arms of the angle are the north, and then connecting the origin to the place you want to go to. And so that is the bearing. I'm just going to say that that's 51 degrees. And I would say the bearing of B from O, we'll put an O there for origin, is 51 degrees. So the bearing is always made with these two. And the angles can be, you know, very large. Sometimes I have O here. I'll have my N. I'll put the whole shebang in here. And I might say that I need a bearing of 120 degrees to get to a campground here. Okay, so I would say this picture. How would I say it in words? I say the bearing of C from O is 120 degrees. This from and of are really important because lots of times you're reading words and you need to know about that. Okay, let's just do this example and then we'll finish this video and go on to some other harder examples. So we see A, B, C, D, 4 points shown, and I want to give the true bearing of each. When we come from north, we call that a true bearing, okay? Those are the only ones we're ever going to use. So I'm going to do A, so I'm going to go to here. So the bearing has to be made with north and the line that connects the origin to A. So it has to be that angle there. So I have to do a little math there and say, okay, that's 90 minus 35. So that's 55 degrees, that angle. Now I want to do from the origin. So I'm going to go to B. So I'm going to write this one out. The bearing of B from O is of B from O. So that one, I wish I had a colored pen, but I don't, is right here. So you think what you want to do, you want to do 90 plus 45 more. See that? 90 here between north and east, and then 45 more degrees. So that's going to be 135 degrees. And then C is all the way over here. So as I go around, I go in multiples of 90, right? So 90, 180, 270, 360. So as I go around, maybe I'll erase the things I have there so it's not so crumbed up. I want to go to C. So from O of C, from O of C, that goes from north all the way to there. Now don't say, why don't you just go from here, or why don't you go to there? It has to start at north, and it has to go in a clockwise direction every single time. So this all the way to here. All right, well, I can see, I could try to find all these angles and add them all up, but it makes more sense to me to start here where I've gone 270 and then back up. So I'm going to go 270, move this up a twidge, 270 minus that little 30-degree angle. So that bearing is that. Okay, and then I'm going to do D. Okay, same thing there. When I go around to D, I can see that it's 270 plus 70. I could do that, or I could do 360 minus 20, because this is 90, so 90 minus 70 is 20. I'll do it the other way. 270 plus 70. Why did I get 270? Because 90 and 90 and 90 is 270. That gets me to there, and then 70 more. Bearing of D from O. Great.